I'm Dorothy Buchanan Wilson, International President, Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. Welcome to Conversations.
Love, love.
We have with us today is our special guest, Salaam Coleman Smith, who is very, very energetic and very high-spirited soror who happens to be here as President of Strategic Initiatives for NBC Universal Cable Network. Welcome to Conversations.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
My first question is, there are only a handful of women, particularly women of color and African American women, who have achieved your level of success in entertainment and certainly in the television industry. And I'm sure along the way you've had more than your fair share of challenges. What would you say has been your biggest challenge to date?
I would definitely say that my biggest challenge to date has been navigating the speed of change. The entertainment industry changes constantly, and I've been in this industry for a little over 20 years, and I have seen tremendous change. Some of the fastest change has happened in the last 5 years, where the multi-platform environment and folks watching content on their smartphones has completely disrupted and changed the business. So for me, the challenge has been, how do you stay relevant, how do you stay connected to what consumers want, and how do you adapt quickly to a changing environment?
When you face those challenges professionally, whom do you turn to?
I turn to my husband, who gives me quite a bit of personal and professional guidance on a regular basis. But I also have had the good fortune of having strong bosses who have served as great mentors for me. And then I also have a very close circle of Black women professional friends who guide me along the way.
As a soror of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, you know that we stand on a foundation of service and sisterhood. How has your experience as a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority helped to shape you both professionally and personally?
Well, Alpha Kappa Alpha has been meaningful to me throughout my life. My grandmother pledged AKA in the 1940s at FAMU, and she was very active in the sorority throughout her life. I remember when she was honored as a Golden Soror at the Boulé, I think in the 90s in Baltimore. It was a very inspiring moment for me because it really sort of connected the legacy of service. And I was definitely raised in a family that was service-oriented, and then being a third-generation AKA, I was raised to be service-oriented. There was a really strong philosophy to lift as you climb, and that was very much sort of inculcated in us in the chapter through that journey. And so for me, I think, you know, the legacy of Alpha Kappa Alpha has really enriched my life and has always inspired me along the way to make sure that I'm conscious of ways that I can be of service to others.
Thank you. It is important that we as African American women and as career women have a strong sense of self. How do you maintain that balance as a wife, as a mother, and as a top executive here at NBC?
It's tough, to be honest, and I will say that it takes a village to have a balanced life. I don't do it on my own. I have a very supportive husband. I have a very supportive family. I have lots of friends and other people who help me keep balanced. But one of the things that has always been important to me is to really be in the moment and be present in each moment. So when I'm at the office, I'm focused on the task at hand, and when I'm at home, I'm very much focused on my family. And so I definitely try my best to be focused and present in each moment.
Thank you. What does it mean to you to live fearlessly?
To live fearlessly for me doesn't mean that you don't have fear, and I have fear on a daily basis, but I think it really means to push through that fear and to always believe that you will ultimately be the champion and the victor, no matter what struggles are in front of you. And so for me, it is about just continuing to push through, continuing to believe in your own personal power, and to always have faith.
And thank you for being here with us on Conversations. Continued success to you, and we are so very proud of you, not only as a soror of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority, but certainly given your accomplishments in your field of endeavor, and also as a legacy member of our great sisterhood.
Well, thank you so much. It was wonderful to speak with you.